I can't see a thing.
Go on, Rita, baby. Now that sounds really groovy. I tell you what, let's sing. Well, his eyes to see bricks safe and sound. After all he's been around, and in my view he should be crowned the king of limbo. Well, he's had his ups and he's had his downs. He's had his smiles and he's had his frowns. But I still say he should be crowned the king of limbo.
What more can a poor boy do? Working for the likes of me and you. What more can a poor boy say? When I could use your help in any way. He took his courage to the brink. If it were me, I would turn to drink. Well, that's the reason I think he should be the king of limbo.
Yeah, he had to visit enough sins, but at least he kept his leggy limbs. I think that we should be crowning him the king of limbo. Take it away, Rita, baby. That's cool.
What more can a poor boy do? Working for the likes of me and you. What more?
Hello everyone, welcome. Alright. I'm tired. Hello Viv, hello Narg, hello Rock. Brock, you got better things to do. Go help this dude with his fucking computer. Why the hell are you on my stream? Okay, anyway, let's play. It was either this or Metroid, and needless to say, Metroid will lose pretty much every time. I refuse to play Metroid anymore. But you haven't played it since you beat it. I know, exactly. What the hell are we doing with this? Was I resetting this? Do I need to reset this? What is it again? Close. What is it? Up BX? Why are you considering Prime 4 and the verdict isn't even out? That's a good question. Why would I ever consider Prime 4 again? That's an even better question. Why do that? That's just self-harm. Play the first game, the NES game? I did. I mean, I used save states, and I did the fucking cheats to get all the stuff. But I did play that, actually. I hate Metroid 1. It's really outdated. I do not enjoy it at fucking all. And I have never tried to deceive or lie or manipulate anyone into thinking I care about it or like it. I genuinely don't. I really do not like it. I will never play Metroid 1 again, not when Zero Mission exists. Why the hell would I do that? Espeon. Yeah, I don't think I could get anything that's not... what is it? I think I'm fucked. We're about to not have fun. Love the robot quip in episode 8. I don't even know what it is. I've forgotten. What the fuck? Dude, is there... Hold on. What was supposed to be here again? We'll reload one more time. I'm not doing all this crazy shit, bro. I'm too tired today. I don't care enough. Well, I'm glad I could make you laugh. Oops. I did it wrong, by the way. That's not shiny, right? No. That's the whole point. I think around episode 8 was when I realized that basically the game wasn't really going to ever get where I thought it was. And honestly, that made me... What? I pressed X and that entered it. What? Yeah, I'm not doing this. This will be the last time I reset this. We're going to do it for Pokemon I actually want to get shiny. Like, for example, some of the starters or something. I'll reset for Torchic. I'll reset for, like, any of the starters you could get from this. I'm not resetting for fucking Ralts and Eevee. Not in one of these underground ones. These, like, sewer level ones, I'm not doing. I'm not resetting this, because you don't really get good resets for this. There's, like, only one map for it. I'm running out of not TOS breaking words. Did I really say that? Man, I was really on my haterade. I was on my prime with that shit. Excellent. I love catching Pokemon undetected. Can you please turn or do something? Good lord. I have to summon a Pokemon. Here you go. I love the donuts. I love them so much. How did you guys know? Premier? Excellent. Okay. I should have used a repeat ball. I don't know if we're going to be able to accomplish most of the goals here. Gardevoir spotted. Enemy spotted. Wow, it actually worked. I did not think that was going to work. Alright, no Espeon this time, which is fine. Wait, are there even enough? Here we go. There's the last one over here. Okay. See if we can find the golden ball. If it'll spawn, please. There it is. Alright, very nice. Boy, this was a good usage of a 3-star donut, wasn't it? Amazing. I thought it sucked ass, but I was playing an NES that was bricking. I did not have a round form, square glitch form. You didn't have the morph ball? I don't know, that's why, I don't know. I never liked Metroid 1. I believe you could play it on, was it Metroid Fusion or was it Zero Mission? And I remember playing it, you might have been able to play it on Metroid Prime on the GameCube. And I just remember playing it and hating it. I was like, oh, this is nothing. It is a very acquired taste. Which is why anyone who could sit through it, I respect. But I personally could not. I was genuinely not having fun when I played it. Why can't Metroid crawl? Fantastic commentary. But somehow still better than what we actually had when we were playing. Oh, are you Samus Heckin' Aaron? Whoa, guys, like, my karma is going to be so high because of this. Does it really matter? We're only gonna have a 4-star. Okay. Oh, Lord. I hate it. Wait, that wasn't 4? Oh, I fucked up. Isn't that great? What did Ash say not to use? I don't remember. Oh well, I'm gonna fuck up my save file. She's not here, so I don't know. I just do whatever I can. Tanga? Oh, I might have just used it. I don't even know. Whoops. I could probably reload my save. Yeah, I used Tanga, I think. See if it quick saves. I'll use the backup save. What was it? Tanga and what? I don't remember. You're supposed to know, and I can't wait till I have to farm berries. Yeah, see, it saves every time you make berries. Isn't this great? This is a great DLC. Is this going to undo my progress? I think it is, because I didn't save it up. Yep. Alright, one more time. I love it. You know, part of the fun would be if they gave you too many berries and you had to experiment with different combos instead of giving you not enough. Wait, what the fuck? It's gone now. What? Did it hard save after? Maybe it saved after. I don't know. Okay, whatever. Wait, the real question is, do we have a... Do we have the Eevee? Okay, we do. We got a shiny Aeron? When did that happen? Oh, yeah, I rounded a corner and it was shiny. Yeah, okay. I remember now. Kind of forgot what happened last stream, I'll be honest with you. Alright, where is Ash? I'm gonna add her on Discord. Where is she? See if she's around. Probably not. We need to make low-level ones anyway, so it's fine. We just won't use anything. Tanga and something else. Was it Kasib? I don't remember. So we'll just move on. We'll use something lower level. Like Lum, Citrus, Qualot, Hondu. Yeah, we need 3 stars. We also need 2 stars again. Bro, you can't even get 1 single star with cherry berries. They're useless. Look at that. You spam, what is that, 8 citrus berries and you only get 1. It's awful. This is the most obnoxious shit I think I've ever done in my life. I'm gonna die, guys. I don't know what I'm gonna do with my life, honestly. Pain. I hate it. Then there's a bunch of effects, you don't even know what they do. I fucked up. There's only a 2 star. I did not mean to make... There you go. Today it hailed like it hadn't in 20 years. We never get hail in New York. It's very rare. Okay. Boniri, normal Farfetch'd, which is useless. Should we maybe do some battling? Because I kind of need money, and I keep saying this every stream, so since we have time today, because we started a little bit earlier, maybe I actually do some battling. So maybe we level up some of the Pokemon. What was I supposed to level up again? The Pikachu and the Raichu, right? What happened to the Raichu? Who even knows? Okay. Yeah, it was frozen. It was really cold these last couple of days in New York. It's a little bit warmer today. I have the window open and it's not like completely unbearable. Oh yeah, the new PvP season started for this game, but I won't be doing that today. We'll do that later. Apparently they did the smart thing and they banned all legendaries from PvP. Now, granted, the amount of Pokemon you could put in PvP now is absolutely absurdly bigger, so I have no idea what we'll find, but they did do the smart thing and ban every legendary this season. Now, I will say that it should have never been like this. Totally normal, by the way. So there will be more PvP for this game. Yay, isn't that great? Aren't you excited? I'm excited. You remember the weird carved ceramic thing? No, I don't. How long ago was that? And hits with fairy type moves. Nope, don't remember. It's been too long. Nope, don't remember. It's been too long. I'm not even shitting you, I don't remember. Isn't that super effective? I think it is. Bug doesn't resist flying, or fairy, does it? Uh-oh. No. Picture a carved tube made of dried mud. Okay, I could picture that. What is it, a straw? I should use fairy type. It's a fragment of a seal. I didn't think he was gooning in it. No one was thinking that until you said it. Boo. Obama Snow. Mega? No. As I said, the biggest thing is that poor Mega Meganium does not learn Play Rough. That would be such a huge bonus to it. It would make physical Meganium super viable. And unfortunately, they did not give us that leniency. That was my first thought. Oh, Lord. Give him a break. Give him a break. Listen, it could always be worse. I could be a Destiny streamer, okay? Sneak up and start battles with ghost types. And then, what was it? Not hit moves with fire. This is the thing I hate. You can't even tell what the stupid tasks are once you're actually in battle. So it's like, what the fuck? What was I supposed to do? Knock out opponents with flying types, I think? Yes. Very nice. How the fuck am I supposed to remember in combat? Land hits with grass types. Deal damage with super effective plus... No, deal super effective damage with plus moves. Oh, you know what I was supposed to do? I was supposed to be leveling up like a fighting type Pokemon and another type Pokemon. Fighting and electric. That's what I have to do. So I think I'm going to do Medicham and Manectric or something. And then that Cubone. Right? That's like a fair thing to do, right? Cubone. Shit, I don't have enough energy. It's all good. It is Narg, that is true. No disrespect. That is one thing I will say, is like with most Pokemon games, I kind of want to have builds for a bunch of different Pokemon. So I will work on that. Just obviously, it's not going to happen today. It requires a shit ton of money, and it's not that money grinding takes a long time in this game. In fact, it's kind of the opposite. It's just that they released the DLC so soon that I didn't even have enough time to really finish off a lot of other things I was supposed to do. So for example, you're a female, so we can't use you. And that trick, you know, Premier Ball. We could use this, right? Because, well, we want to use Pikachu. Jolteon is also not totally unviable, and neither is Mayreep. I've never used Heliolisk. I feel like it's too fragile, though. Ampharos. Why wouldn't we use an Alpha Medicham? Did I already pick one out? See, I don't remember what I was doing. It's been longer than a few days. I already forgot. Don't remember. We really are going to just have to say, fuck it, we ball, and just take whoever we have. We're going to conscript them into service. Actually, wait, what happened to the... You know what, let's use this. We'll raise a couple ones. I need to find a Medicham. You're an alpha, it's fine. Who cares? But are you EV trained? So that's what really matters, is are they EV trained, so when I take them into combat, they don't just end up with bad EVs. That's the one thing, is I don't want them to end up with bad EVs. As you can see here, this is because I use this throughout the playthrough. This is what your EV spread looks like when you just use a Pokemon. And this is why I think they need to overhaul the EV system a little bit, so you could apply it as you gain it. So I might have a ton of defense EVs, right, up from anywhere from 0 to 255. Does that mean I want to use them? No, it should be one of those things that, like, here's 6 different things. You could specifically train your Pokemon based on what they've accumulated and not what it's been applied to. Because the problem is that when you get EVs in combat, they're just automatically applied. And I hate that, because it means that even 1 or 2 battles and your Pokemon is messed up. Fuck it, we just don't have money. That's just life. Yes. Oh no, who will my opponent be? Oh god. It's Canary, dude. Somehow every time they put in an electric, like an electric female gym leader, it gets worse and worse. I don't really know much about Eliza, and I barely remember Iono, and somehow it's actually worse. At least Electros is cooler than Bellibolt. It's never too early or too late for Pokegooning. It's always perfectly on time. Iono's probably better for cosplay. I don't know. Why does she have her own special theme? Okay. Fucking stealth rock, am I right? Let's just Mega Evolve. Blow her away. You know I sound like, oh, it's whatever, just Mega Evolve, but genuinely I am very happy to Mega Evolve. It's my favorite thing to do in a Pokemon game. I am not reading that. You need to stop trying to bait me to read stuff for free. Ridiculous. Stuff that spicy for free. And by the way, the correct age is 29. Okay, I'm shitposting. I don't fucking know, dude. Why the hell do you know Flamethrower, man? Get the fuck out of here. Literally hard counterpicking Meganium at every possible opportunity. You would think that someone at Game Freak has a personal vendetta against Meganium. Dude, I hate the fact that it's a dinosaur. Well, whose fault is that? What do I have to do? Knock out Pokemon with electric type moves? This is precisely why we're doing this, because we have no electric types. Poor Diggersby has to do all the hard work. It's so unfair. Yeah, he doesn't even get to use a normal type move. Oh my god. I feel so bad for her. Okay. Shadow Sneak. This is going to be a very risky swap, and I'm going to love it. Very nice. Good thing it is a crazy startup. Sneak up and start battles before your opponent spots you. 10 times? Dude, they give it to you at the end of the fucking night. It's over. There. Sneak up and start it with a fighting move that won't do anything. Stop that. Did I dump Beedrill? Yeah, Beedrill's kind of the flex. We have a couple flexers on this team. It's unfortunate. I didn't make the rules. Yeah, so this Sableye is unable to hit normal types. The only thing it can do is debuff you with Parting Shot. All of its moves are Ghost type, presumably. All of its damaging moves are Ghost type. So the only thing it can do is Parting Shot, which means you just get to beat up on it for free. It's a perfect example of when you're a kid and you think, oh, I'm going to give my Pokemon all the super effective moves of its type. This is exactly why you don't. Because the minute you do that and anything is immune to it, congratulations, your Pokemon just has to sit there and die. Never do that. Thank me later. Arrow. He Mega Evolves it. Can you not do that? Holy shit. I have to use plush moves, okay. Use super effective moves, doesn't matter what kind. Well, it's too late now. Like, the fuck? It's also because Beedrill just has a really bad EV spread. Beedrill just, unfortunately, is live or die by its Mega. Like a lot of Pokemon. It is live or die by the fact that it has a good or bad Mega. Why don't I just use the Mega Pokemon? Because it's not fun. You want to run around and do the same shit everyone else is doing every fucking game? You think that's fun? I don't think that's fun. I think it's boring. That's why I never like to play meta. Like, sometimes I'll play it, obviously, but, like, I don't enjoy... Yes, let me use the same strategy every other sweat is using. It just gets boring. You know, you play Call of Duty for years, everyone's running the same bullshit over and over and over. That's not fun. It's boring, it's bland, it's tiring. Even when I was playing Call of Duty back in the day, I thought it was just tiring. You want to play fucking UMP? Drop-shotting UMP with Suppressor? That's why I know the build off the top of my head, because everyone fucking used it. It just gets tiring, it's boring. So that's why I don't do that. Playing meta could be fun, right? If you just want to dick around and just, you know, generally do better on average. But a lot of times it's just not fun. So I just don't do it. I'd rather play with Pokemon I like. I know that that's, like, especially in a ranked mode that doesn't matter like this. It doesn't really matter what I do, right? So who cares? Whether I play meta or not. It's just boring. It's boring to do the same shit everyone else did because they went online and they were like, oh, well, I read on Icy Veins, or I read on, you know, whatever website, or this guy made a video, or this dude made something else, or that dude did that, and this guy did that. You know, it's just, who wants to do that? It's just not fun. Wow. Look at that crazy defense stat. This thing has non-stop recoil moves, which wouldn't be so bad if it had Rockhead. And then because they took out abilities, it does not, which is really fucked up. Oh no. Gardevoir. Lucario's always going to be good. Lucario just has a really good blend of stats. A couple weaknesses, not a ton. They're all right. And it got that new Z form, that new Z Mega, which I wonder how they'll balance it, or if they'll even bring it back in any other Pokemon game. Who knows? Maybe they'll, like, change its stats or something. There's a million ways they could do it, and we all know that they just will opt to not do it, because it's just easier to dump everything. It's just much easier for them to be like, yeah, just don't bring it back. That's work. And then just not bring it back. Would I build Mega Gardevoir if I promise not to make comments that affect its dignity? I don't really care if you make comments about it or not. I use Gardevoir for years. You know, like I'll make one, but it's not high on the priority. Even though I do need a Psychic type, so you're not totally wrong. But I'd rather build a Medicham for Fighting and Psychic. I need Fighting, Psychic. Hello, Ash. I need Fighting, Psychic, and Electric, and I don't have any of those. And unfortunately, we can't just go around with no Psychic, no Fighting, and poor Bunnelby, or poor Diggersby has to do everything. And you know, Diggersby, as happy as she is, she did not sign up for this. This is bullshit. It was above her pay grade. But she's just happy to be here, because who knows when you'll get to use a Diggersby again. Furfro, Diggersby, and a lot of other Pokemon are just on the Game Freak chopping block. So, you know. Just happy to be here. Happy to enjoy it. One final hurrah before retirement for 10 years, and then maybe you'll get to use it again. Someday. Someday, if some asshole at Game Freak remembers it. I'm cooked. They give you the 10... Oh, it's this dude. They give you the 10 one at the end of the night, so it's useless. There's no way. Okay, well, we're done. $20,000 points down the shitter. Oh well, we're out of time. Alright, let's see what's up, and then if nothing's good, we'll jump back in, and we'll do another nighttime session. Okay. Fairy... Holy shit, what was that? Glamora and Glimmet? Staryu, Cantonian Quillfish, Bugs. What the hell? It's the same one! Fire type. Oh, is this that Centiskorch thing? We also have another one with Sock Throw in the Metachams, which we could peek into. Maybe we'll find a shiny there. Dondozo's apparently in the DLC, as well as Musharna, which makes sense. Amoonguss. Well, we should definitely go catch Dondozo. So let's go to Lana and see what this is. I'm waiting till I could get a Torchic event that I could refresh. That's when I will farm. I will farm a Torchic event. Can we use like a level 2? 1 minute if I don't. Oh lord. What the fuck is going on, dude? I hate this. The donut system is gonna drive me insane. I'm sorry. It's so bad. Use the catch window, summon. Can you not? That hurts. So wait, 6 species, does that have to be different? Oh, fucking hell. Here we go. A friend of mine told me he would lend me his PC. He just built for a few months. I mean, that's pretty alright. I actually started building a new PC. I'm gonna go get it tomorrow. Well, I guess saying the word started is not exactly an accurate method of it. Pent. Dude, there's 6 different species in here. Do I need recipes for the 5 donuts? I don't even know that there's 5 donuts. I just know that you told me last time not to use certain berries, and I forgot. Like, I genuinely don't want to waste my time, right? So, oh shit! Dude, no! Come on! What? How is it a Combuskin one, man? Are you serious? Okay. From now on, It's too late, because when was the last autosave? Fuck. This matters so much more to me than anything else I could possibly do. I don't even know when the last autosave was. Okay, so it does autosave you at your last Pokemon Center, even though it updates it after you do it. So it's already daytime, but it has teleported me out of wherever I was, and it's moved me back to the last Pokemon Center. So this is actually good, because now I could go back here, and what we're going to do is we're going to reset until I get a favorable one that lets me farm Combuskin and or Torchic. Yes. Because I want a shiny Torchic so badly. Let's do it. We don't have Sparkling Power, Shiny, or whatever, obviously. The hell do you think this shit is? Yeah, no, it's way too annoying to get, it's way too annoying to get good donuts. The donuts need to be nerfed heavily. So how do we do this now? We quit. How do you re-roll what the hole opens as? Because this time, is it the same setup, just different Pokemon in front of you? Maybe I just rolled a Lampent again. And then once we get in, we fly. You spam fly. I don't know if Torchics are hostile. You can kind of see how this gets potentially annoying. Because depending on how you spawn in, you could spawn in such a way that you can't fly over and over and over again. Because that's how we got the shiny Cubone, which is somewhere in here. I don't know where. It's somewhere in here. I don't remember where. There it is. Okay. Which is exactly why I have to go back and, like, actually go through my Pokemon. I don't play this game unless I log on to stream it. Alright, see, now it reveals Torchic, so it's random what 3 Pokemon it reveals. Can I save in front of this? No, because it saves when you enter, right? That's why you have to use the backup save. They'll never be able to get rid of that, because that's a failsafe in case you get stuck. You saw how that worked? Well, Ash, did you ever get your shiny Fletchling? If she's still here. See if we get one. Oh, you did? Okay, never mind. Alright, so the map is always the same. It's just the Pokemon that spawns in front is random. So it could be anything. The map is always the same. So is it only the Pokemon that's... I did not do that. Fucking game. Is it the Pokemon that they reveal spawn in front of you like that? Maybe? Oh, I want this Torchic so badly, dude, and I want it in a luxury ball so badly. You have no idea. This is like my reason for living. This fills me with such joy. I will say the shiny roster in this game is reasonably better than Arceus. It is. That's also just because we have more starters in this game by default, but also we just have more Pokemon I care about. Again, blah, 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 blah. Dude, am I gonna be cursed to only get these stupid fucking candles? I can't wait to get a shiny Lampent. Said no one ever. Not a serious person ever has ever said that they want a shiny Lampent or Chandelure. It's probably garbage, as usual. Knowing how a lot of these shinies are, it's probably terrible, as per usual. You want something good? Ha 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 ha. Okay. I'm gonna have to close the window. There we go. Right when it's the appropriate amount of cold to make sure that I don't have to. I don't have to do that. Here we go again, as usual. Alright, perfect. Hello? Controller? For some reason, my controller was not working. Okay, that was really weird. Alright. I never said Chandelure's a bad Pokemon. Alright, so how's everyone's day? Everyone having a good evening? Y'all enjoying life? Things are good? I'm happy. This is, you gotta hang up one of those signs. If you hear screams of pain and agony, do not help me, leave me alone, throw away the key, I'm right where I need to be in the world. And the reason why I like this kind of outbreak better than like Arceus, as much as I love Arceus, there are certain things I think this game does much better, and this is one of them. You know, even with all the bullshit, it is still a lot better to hunt shinies in this game. It's just, it's more efficient, but less random, if that makes sense, right? Like, we're not roaming a map or some shit. We're literally just using super metagame strats. And by that, I mean very boring strats to do it. And it works. Hey, could you encounter 4 Torchics in a second and a half? Are you kidding me? You couldn't even do this back when they started making starter Pokemon like wild Pokemon. You couldn't even do that. When was the first time that starter Pokemon became available in the wild? Was it really X and Y? Because I don't remember being able to catch Pokemon in non-standard Pokeballs like that until much later in the series. That was like a Gen 6 thing at the minimum. Where you could catch any, you know, if someone had a friend Safari that had a starter in it, you could catch that. I had a Frogadier in my friend Safari. I had a water type. So I was big ballin'. You already know I was king. People got a Greninja out of mine? Oh yes. It's a shame I took all the Pokemon off of my Pokemon Y. It really is. It's a damn shame, man. I had such fun on Pokemon Y, even though it was pretty bland and boring. It was just fun because I didn't really play much of Gen 5. So because I didn't play Gen 5, I did all the Gen 5 stuff on Pokemon X, or Pokemon Y. It's partially why I don't remember anything about the fucking story, because I spent so much time running around the Battle Maze Zone and all these other things. I don't remember it, and I hatched a bunch of Pokemon. That was where I hatched that shiny Piplup by accident, and I didn't realize until hours later after I went to sleep and came back. Wait, that's a shiny Piplup. Sadly, we will not be able to import that into this game. Unless they add more stuff, which I don't think they will. I just never got around to breeding Torchics. And let's be fair, this is faster than breeding anyway. Because breeding, you still have to hatch the eggs. In Gen 7, they had the Pokepelago. Or Pokepelago. I don't know how it's pronounced. One or the other. I could see it both ways, right? But you could go there and you could put up to 18 eggs into like the hot springs and they would hatch. So all you had to do was stockpile a bunch of eggs. But I didn't do a ton of breeding in Gen 7. I did like a minimal amount. Because you run out of space. Like, Pokemon games just don't give you enough space to store, like, a reasonable amount of Pokemon. They just don't. And partly, I just think it's because they've always done 32 boxes, and I think they did 40 once for Arceus or some shit. And partly because they want to sell Pokemon home, which is kind of unfortunate. How'd you get your shiny Fletchling, Ash? You do this? Yeah, so next year we'll do the Coliseum playthrough. Coliseum and XD, probably. I'll probably throw that in on, like, January or February. We'll start one and we'll play the other. I gotta set it up. It doesn't take that long. I got, like, 3 from doing what, this? No, I already have one. I was just curious because I remember you mentioned it. Can they put Cyndaquil in this game? Like, Cyndaquil is seriously the only starter that's not in this game, right? Actually, would anyone hate if I just looked up who's even in the decks for the DLC? Would someone hate it? I don't think Cyndaquil's in it, though. Okay, we actually do have to be kind of fast about this. I got 3 just wandering around. Yeah, Pidgey and Fletchling definitely are the most likely shinies because they just spawn in because they're everywhere. Someone's definitely got the shiny element. Oh, yo, it's an alpha. Holy shit. Not using that. Remember back in the day when starters were like God's gift to man? Like your starter was inevitably like the backbone and the ace of your entire team just because it was your starter? Alright, let's see something. 5209. It takes about 4 seconds to run a reset. So if we're rolling 4 Pokemon every 4 seconds, that means in a minute we get 15 resets. So that means in a minute we see 60 Pokemon, roughly, give or take. So every minute we have a 60 and what, 1028 chance, whatever that sorts out to. Fuck! Okay, well this is unfortunate. You are not aggro to me anymore, thank you. Ridiculous. Oh my god. Anyway, it doesn't even matter anyway, I saved. So as long as I don't backup save, I'll just close the application and reopen it if we run out of time. Which we have plenty, so it's fine. Yeah, I kind of wish, like, traversing the entire city was just a little more fluid. Even if it was something that got unlocked later in the game. I kind of wish traversing it was just a little bit easier so you could find shinies easier. It feels like they just didn't even want to... Can you fuck off, dude? Oh my god. Oh my god, now the Fletchling is gonna... Never mind, I'm a genius. Wait! Oh! Yes, dude! What a glorious day. Hi, buddy. I only have 2. God damn it. Okay. Thank you. Last one, because I fucked up. Very nice. Didn't even play the sound effect. I didn't even hear it. Should we try for the other ones? I told you, man, 60 a minute? That's what? It's not a guarantee. It's never a guarantee, but it's like in 10 minutes you should have what? Every 2 minutes you see about 120. Yeah, so in about what? Technically you could do it for 20 minutes. It's times 4 odds. That's really good. I've never had a shiny Torchic until today, so this is like, we kind of made a dream come true a little bit. Look at that beaut. Only thing is we don't have any luxury balls again, so once again I am completely fucked over. Isn't that great? I'm just glad it went up to a rank 3, so maybe we'll evolve this thing. Hey, I said we needed a fighting type. Should we retire Pyroar? Use some shinies on my team for once. I've never used shinies like this. Ever. Man, it sucks that this is one of my favorite franchises. It really does. Like, I genuinely love Pokemon. It's one of the few franchises I could think of that has theoretical infinite replayability. And then, like, this Dexit shit just kills me, because I would love to use Noctowl for no other reason than just I want to use it. I just like Noctowl. I think it's such a cool Pokemon. Why am I lamenting it? Because I feel bad. Because it's like, there's a whole bunch of Pokemon I want to use. Like, let's think about it like this. Like, I could bring forward the Heart Gold team that I had from ages ago. And it would be really fun, because we could have them all show up in this game. It'll be like a big reunion. I could feel like I'm 14 again, playing Heart Gold, which in and of itself was like a full circle for me when I was 6 playing... I should catch that, but I'm not going to. You know, it's just one of those things. You feel kind of bad. You're like, damn, I'm never going to be able to get that squad together again because of Pokemon policy. You better hope one of your favorite Pokemon is Pikachu, the Eevee line, you know, one of the really fancy ones that they know people really love. You better hope, you better pray, because you might be screwed. So yeah, it does make me feel bad a little bit. It's not even the meta versus things I like, it's what will they include in the fucking game. And you know they're never not going to have a Pokemon game without Pikachu. And I just think they're petty at Game Freak. Even if it's not totally their fault, I think they're just petty. Personally. What? They're just petty. I mean, I don't know. I still, like, as much as I'm complaining about this DLC, I do prefer this DLC to Scarlet Violet. Scarlet Violet's DLC was just terrible. I'm not even talking about performance-wise. This is still genuinely my most favorite Pokemon game of the last, like, 6, 7, what is it, 8 years now? Over 8 years? This is my favorite Pokemon game. Arceus was previous, and then this has dethroned that. I think it would have to go something like Arceus, ZA Arceus, BDSP, Let's Go, and I don't know how to rank Sword and Shield versus the other one. How do I rank Sword and Shield versus Scarlet Violet? I mean, if nothing... Okay, so, like, here's the thing. What's worse? Sword or Shield or Scarlet Violet? Right off the bat, Scarlet Violet performs fucking terribly. But Sword and Shield's story is awful. But I don't know if those two are equal. I genuinely, as much as I can't believe I'm going to say this, I genuinely think that Scarlet Violet might be worse. Scarlet Violet's gimmick is only tangentially better, but I do like that they have Paradox Pokemon. But the whole multiplayer on the overworld sucks. Both their overworlds suck. Oh, jeez. See, Sword and Shield I'm just jaded against, but Scarlet Violet is genuinely a terrible fucking game. I don't know. I don't know. That's really hard for me to rank. I do think that this is the best, for sure. Just because it performs well, it has a good variety of Pokemon, it has Mega Evolving, it has probably the most interesting story, completely redeeming a lot of things. I think that maybe Sword and Shield is better. And that's really hard to say. Because Sword and Shield feels like a traditional Pokemon game in some ways. And that makes it feel a little bit better. I feel like Scarlet Violet tries to do too much with the overworld. And because they just didn't really figure it out, it just ends up feeling worse. I do think Sword and Shield is better. I don't like that it has version differences, like the gym leaders and stuff. Scarlet Violet has a reasonably interesting overworld, but I don't know. We're really kind of comparing two bottom of the barrels. Sword and Shield is just the genesis of all these really disgusting fucking modern changes to Pokemon. So I'm just forever, like, against it because of that. And that's, like, totally not fair. Was that a... No. Sorry. I'm looking too hard now. You could visibly see the sparkles on them. I'm trying to reset it as fast as possible so I lose as little time. Trying to see where are the 3 ones that are supposed to be there. But because of where I'm standing, sometimes my character's head is in the way. So now we're only rolling 3 Torchics every minute. Which means what? If we were to reset 15 times a minute, 15 times 3 is what, 45? So now we're only seeing 45 Torchics a minute. Or Combustion. I'll take a Combustion as well, obviously. It's not bad, but it definitely does add up when you don't have that extra one. What fighting moves can Blaziken even learn in this game? Not Force Palm, if that's even in the game. Wait, I did make a Gardevoir. You weren't here. Maybe we just catch the alpha. I did make a Gardevoir. Dude, you weren't here. It knows Night Slash. Okay. This game is polished, but it's missing a lot, and I think that's the biggest problem. A game can be polished and still be missing a lot. Like, what's here is definitely well thought out. Well, maybe not all of it. The whole Pokeball sorting thing that you have to do every time is really obnoxious. Okay, we're done. Alright, we definitely made out like a bandit. I'm not mad at all. That was really good. Yeah, Night Slash. Bounce. Bounce could be good. Okay. What else do we have? Emboar. Alright, we need to go in here and get Glimmet. Actually, sorry, I lied. We need to go get back to the Pokeball Boutique and buy more luxury balls, of course. $20. Leave. Okay. Yeah, what was I gonna do again? I was looking up Pokemon ZA Hyperspace Pokedex. There you go. What the hell is even in it? Does anyone just have a list of it? Yeah, I never saw Mankey again, actually. I've never gotten a fighting one again. they send you into it and you can't catch it. So they do have all forms of Meowth, both forms of Farfetch'd, Cubone, Marowak, Porygon, Cyclizar, Glimmet, Glimora, Rotom, Sandygast, Palossand, Kecleon, Flamigo, Cryogonal, Dondozo, Frigibax, Gimmighoul, which we haven't found either. Both forms of Quillfish and Overquill. The Hoenn starters, Feebas, Chingling, Indeedee, Purloin, Munna. Throw is in, and so is Sock. Both Yamasks, as well as Runegrigus, Wimpod, Nickit, Mimikyu, Kleavor, Morpeko, Golett, Golurk. Oh, we could bring the shiny Golurk back. Rookidee, Corviknight, Igglybuff, Fido, Dash Bun, Starly, Squawkabillies, Zubat, Gulpin, Charcadet, Mastiff, and Mabastiff, Toxel, Toxicity, Shroodle, Zangoose, Seviper is in, Mime Jr., Mr. Mime, Mr. Rhyme, Amoonguss, Heatran. Okay, and then Heatran is given to you for free. Oh, Volcanion is in the game. What? Is Volcanion a legendary or mythic? No, it's a mythic. Holy shit. And it's placed before a bunch of other legendaries. So the swords are in. Meloetta, Genesect, Hoopa, Marshadow, Melmetal, Darkrai, Latios, Latias, Kyogre, Groudon, Rayquaza, Magearna, and Zeraora. It has the most obtainable mythical Pokemon in a core series game with a total of 12. Yeah, it basically has almost every mythical. What a fucking ride. Okay. So we've kind of seen a good chunk of the Pokemon. I'll sort it out. We have only seen a handful of the Meowths. Actually, no. We've only seen Galarian Meowth. We're actually missing quite a few Pokemon. Oh, yeah, it's right here. It's rank 4. I ain't blowing anything crazy on this, dude. Resistance, power, fairy. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Not blowing anything crazy on this. We just need to catch these things and get in and get out. Only thing I don't know is if I have Magearna original color. Larvitar. You know, it's funny, we could actually farm for Larvitar here because there's a teleport right up here. Would you believe that? Well, on some levels, it being grindy is good because it makes it very easy to get certain shinies. If that's what you want, that's fine. But I agree, I feel like the main core of this gameplay should not have been this grindy. This is something you do in the post DLC, you know, at the post game. That's where you start to unload all the grindy bullshit. You don't do it now. That's the complete wrong way to go about it. Okay. There also need to be something more to do with the Mega Shards. Pinnacle, Barbaracle, Alpha. Holy shit, dude, they are super aggro. Go away. Thank you. Look at this thing. You at the edge of getting pummeled since last boss? What do you mean? Okay, do you think I could stay down, I could be on top of the rooftop and just teleport over and over and over again and see if these things change? Because I think they did, and I don't think I have to run over to the edge to make them change. Okay, here we go. Who am I aggro to? Okay. We're gonna catch this Glamora. Save. Inside you there are 2 plants. Dude, this is what was the champion of Paldea? Who was it again? The Cardi B looking lady? With the weird hair? Everyone looks so bad in Scarlet Violet because the fucking game just looks depressingly ugly. This game looks 1,000 times better. I can't remember the fucking lady's name. Gita. Gita. She's the most nonsensical name I've ever heard. So yeah, Gita. This is Gita's ace. Although not really, right? Doesn't she have some other ace? It's her lead, which is weird. Usually the ace is the last Pokemon they'll send out. And they will... What's interesting about it is a lot of times champions and gym leaders will not send out their ace under any circumstances unless they're forced to. Like, you have to roar and they only have 2 other Pokemon or something. Trying to remember a waifu you just named Iono. Bro already forgot about Iono, I told you. No one ever listens to me, bro. No one cares about Iono, told you. I don't, you don't. You don't even remember. Actually, Ash, are you here? Tall lady with the black dress? I don't remember, no. See if I've already put her to sleep or if she's already clicked off. So what I was gonna mention is that there was this one YouTuber I was watching the other day, and they made a video about why does the Elite Four never get involved in anything? And it was actually kind of an interesting, you know, normally lore videos in Pokemon I don't usually watch or whatever, but I was kind of like, you know what, actually this is a very good question. Why the hell does the Elite Four never do anything? Like, world-ending threats just kind of come and go, and they just never are around. And in fairness, like, that's why Pokemon has good lore, because they actually gave some compelling reasons why the Kalos Elite Four didn't really do anything. There's a very high likelihood they don't even know that Malva works for Team Flare. In fact, what Malva is even doing right now should have been covered in this game. I think that would have been very interesting. Because she was like a local newscaster. I forgot about that. She's like a celebrity, kind of. She's a minor celebrity. Lysander was a philanthropist. He was like a billionaire philanthropist who like spent all his money helping people. And he kind of went the way of Thanos. I don't even remember that plot line. He got tired of everyone always being in need, so he was like, let's give everyone eternal life or permanent death. And then that way they won't need anything anymore. Oh, but by the way, Team Flare members will be fine. There's actually a lot of people in Kalos that are like rich or have money, and they paid to be in Team Flare so they could go with him into this new world. Well, right, that's what people think, is that the Pokemon League is more of like a sporting event, but Lance and Lorelei have, you know, come down from the Indigo Plateau to do different things in both Kanto and Johto, respectively. Now, for Lorelei, it was a little more personal, because Lorelei, in Fire Red Leaf Green, she walks out and fights some Team Rocket grunts. Well, that's because they're in her backyard. Lance presumably acts autonomously, right? He might just have caught wind and he didn't need to ask for permission. I'm not too sure about that. I know that Kanto and Johto share an Elite Four. It's just interesting that there's obviously this big takeover of the biggest city in your neighboring region and you don't send help. You know, it's like, imagine if something was happening in Philadelphia and I was a superhero in New York. A world-ending threat, or like, I don't know, the fucking... Can you not? Is that shite? Yo! We saved, it's okay. We saved for this exact reason. Well, that's what it is that in Gen 5, it's implied that they have some sort of power over the region and power over the area. It's implied. So it's not really specified, is the TLDR. Okay. What did I catch that last Larvitar in? Does anyone know? Because there's no way I'm going to be able to get away from these fucking things fast enough. Oh, well. Hey, look, it worked. I didn't even have to see it. You don't even need line of sight. You just have to be close enough. Perfect. This DLC prints shinies. Seriously. If you get a good spawn, you could just spam that shit. Done. Jolly nature as well. Alright, it wasn't a luxury. Okay, good. Perfect. Very nice. Crazy amounts of shinies in this DLC. It's like the civilian police have no active... Yeah, but the Pokemon region in the Pokemon world is obviously a little bit different from the real world, right? So, because we see them intervene, I think it is like a safe assumption to assume that they have the ability to intervene. They just might choose not to, or they might just be unaware of what's going on, so therefore they don't. And I don't know. Like, it's very ambiguous, because sometimes they will. Leon very much intervenes. It could be different. It could be different depending on what league we're talking about. Maybe the Galar League, because there's only one, there really isn't a Galar Elite Four. Maybe it's a little bit different, right? It was just an interesting video. It was something to throw on. It was pretty alright. I actually enjoyed it. We don't really see much of a unified international task force in Pokemon. The closest thing we have to it is Looker, who's part of the international police. That's it. That's your closest, like, touch to some sort of international ruling body, is the international police exists, and clearly they have the autonomy and the ability to do what they need to do in Japan. Or I guess I shouldn't say Japan, I should say Kanto and Johto. Presumably, you know, Japan, right? And clearly Looker is implied to be from France. Yeah, it's not sure. It's not specified. It's just one of those things. It's like the Hoenn Elite Four very clearly could do something about Pseutopolis. You know, they're not idiots. They clearly have to be aware of something happening. And the only one who really seems to want to do anything are Steven and Wallace. Wallace is a gym leader at one point, and in Emerald, he's the champion. I think it's interesting. I think Pokemon should definitely dive into that more. There's definitely something good there that you could really get out of it that they just don't, unfortunately, so. Oh well. We need to catch Dondozo. Okay, well, FIFA's a little bit different, but I get what you're saying. You don't care about the lost Pokeballs. It's another 4-star, isn't that great? Catching Power Poison, Catching Power Fairy. Alright, whatever. Alpha Power, why not? Alright, what does an alpha... Sorry, what does a Simisear look like? sorry, Simipour. What does a shiny Simipour look like? Because today would be the day. It's actually a deeper watercolor. What are we gonna do here? Catch alpha Pokemon? Okay, so these challenges, catch alpha Pokemon, that spawns whenever the game forces there to be an alpha Pokemon. Otherwise, it does not give this to you. That's something that happens uniquely with certain donuts in this, is that they will give you challenges. So if you use a Sparkling Power 3, if the game generates a shiny Pokemon inside of the area, it will give you the task to catch that shiny Pokemon. It's not the other way around. It does not give you the task to catch the shiny Pokemon if there are no shiny Pokemon. It will only give you that task if there are shiny Pokemon. That's how this works. The game is not that evil. It doesn't tell you to do a task that cannot be completed. So you know what? I actually kind of like that. That's actually really smart of the game, that it will force a shiny if you use a Sparkling Power 3, and then it will tell you, yeah, go catch a shiny. So if you ever join into one of these and it says catch a shiny Pokemon, there is a shiny Pokemon in it. I think it does it independently. Now you should check that. I could be wrong, but you should check that. I was reading Sabuna's thing, obviously, because that's where I get all my information from Pokemon. Hard to believe it's been 3 years. And that's what I've been doing. But, you know, with like a couple of, like, again, I think the Ultra Megapolis DLC would have been so crazy. Like, if I could hypothesize and be hyperbolic, right? What if hyperspace is related to ultra space? What if there's like a thin like line between the both of them, you know? So on one hand you have ultra space, which exists physically in our... Damn, that's a big Dondozo. Oh, we do need to catch Dondozo to be fair. Alpha Tatsugiri. Oh no, it's bugged! It's bugged, it's bugged, it's bugged, it's bugged. Oh, fuck. This is the one that's bugged, man. Shit, this is the area that's completely bugged, man. Look at this. This is not supposed to happen. Fucking hell, dude. Unbelievable. Did I finish Oblivion Remastered? Yeah, I finished it months ago. Where were you? Bro, people forget all the games I played. Very unfortunate. I played that ages ago, dude. Save. Instant anger. See, he's glitched. They're all bugged, man. They're all fucking bugged. It's so stupid. This one area is so glitched, it's not even funny. And I don't think they're ever gonna fix it. This is Game Freak. It's obviously not supposed to be like this. Save. What about Ubisoft buying that game studio that's making a battle arena game? I have no idea what's going on with that. This is the first I've ever heard of it. It would be very nice if Ubisoft stopped wasting their potential. Who knows how long they'll even be around. So instead of doing stupid bullshit, they probably should do stuff that people actually want. They probably shouldn't fill Assassin's Creed Shadows with a bunch of bullshit that literally no one wants, myself included. Yeah, I fucked around and then I just finished the main quest in like 2 streams, because unfortunately, Oblivion's main quest is kind of all over the place. It's very much a relic of its time. It's very much a relic. So that's why I don't blame you if you forgot what I did. Will I even have enough time if I keep doing this? We only have 85 seconds. Not even. I'll give one more, because I'm not going to wait till I have 14 seconds. It's going to be impossible. Oh, well, you're angered? Alright, we're out of here. Yeah, I played it. I finished it. Alright, Musharna. Way too far. Fucking hell, dude. How do you get into this? I don't remember, man. I get really annoyed trying to figure out my way into all these buildings. I think you have to go to this one over here. I think this is the Larvitar one. I don't know what this dude is saying anymore. He's saying weird stuff. See, this could be another good one. We could end up with a really good one for this. Catching Power Fairy. See, whatever. It's only 2 minutes. Whatever. We don't need that much time. We're here to just KO Musharna and catch it. Unless we spawn in a pack of EVs. I think we're just doing that. Yo, I saw the blue Staryu. I don't know what I was thinking, honestly. I'll be honest. Should have me fucked up, man. Musharna just doesn't even care. It's always unaware. Huh, look at that. Musharna literally does not care. It does not give a shit. It's very interesting how some Pokemon literally do not give a fuck. They don't care at all. Oh yeah, the flopping in the night. Yeah. I could hear it in my restless dreams. I mean, that's that jank. Remember when everyone was like refreshed by how janky the game was? That was like a huge plus in the game's favor, is that it's a fucking massive jank fest. And I mean, let's be fair, that's just how Oblivion always will be for the rest of time. It will always be an incredibly janky, fucked up game. Always. That is how they made it, and that's how the game will always be for eternity. Is it even worth saving to catch this thing in a luxury? I feel like I had better luck not doing this and just catching it normally. Kept fist fighting in water? Well, because not enough games let you fight in water. I think that's like a fair thing to say, right? That's one of my favorite things. Yeah, Brother Martin followed me like the whole game and he got stuck on that log. We made some real memories. That's the one thing I give Bethesda games. You will have some crazy weird stuff happen and it's just funny. It's just funny to see all the possible combinations. No one's playthrough is ever the same. Everyone has a completely different experience with whatever game you're playing. I think that's what makes Bethesda games so interesting, because you have to experience it in a different way. No one experiences the same game. There's an alpha in here somewhere. Who knows where that is? We're not gonna find it. Okay. Okay. That's what makes it fun, is no one ever plays the same game. So my playthrough will be different to your playthrough, and something random will happen in Devin's playthrough, and then Viv will have a completely separate playthrough. And that's what we haven't even accounted for, like alternate endings and shit yet. You know, like that's already on another level, right? They're both rank 4s. I ain't doing side missions. Purloin. Let's see if we can get something good out of this. I shot paralysis enchanted boy at a giant while he was rushing me, flew in doing somersaults. Yeah, remember when the giants could put you into orbit when they hit you? That was kind of a meme that was out there for a bit. And you wouldn't get that anywhere else, man. That's why it's unique. That or Red Dead. Take your pick. Those are like your own... Where? I heard that. What the fuck is it? Where is it? It's a clauncher. Excellent. What is happening? What the fuck? Dude! What is happening? No. Out. Shiny Stunfisk. I got two shinies right next to each other. This has never happened before. Nah, this has happened before. That's not true. It happened in Arceus. I had two hippopotas right next to each other. Dude, what in the fuck is going on? Hi. Now go away. No, that's not how this works. Thank you. Here, save. Is that a shiny alpha, by the way? Hold on. Wait. Something's going wrong in my game. Something really bad is happening in my game. That's a shiny Clauncher, or shiny Clawitzer. Something really bad's happening. Something really bad is going on. That's shiny too, isn't it? Is it? Bro, what is happening in my game right now? What is going on in my fucking game right now? Seriously. What is happening? What is going on? We have 3 shinies back to back. How? No, this game is going crazy today. Disappeared? Perfect. Something really bad is happening in my fucking game right now. That's all I'm saying. This shit is not supposed to happen. This is not supposed to happen. I just wanted to get in here and I can't even get inside of it. Something really bad's going on in my game. Think about it. Every one of those was a 1 in 1,000. We just rolled 3 1 in 1,000s within a radius of what, like 20? 20 Pokemon out of those odds are so stupid. I'll never be this lucky again. Yo, can I get some of these odds to win the lottery, please? Yeah, what the hell is going on? No, I'm not cheating. Yo, what the fuck? That's not supposed to happen at all. At first, I'm like, okay, 1 shiny, fair. That happens. Okay, 2 shinies, that's unique. I've never had 3 shinies in any of the Legends games back-to-back like that. Never. That has never happened. Hello. Can y'all not be aggro, please? I'm trying to shiny hunt you. I'm trying to shiny hunt. This is crazy. Well, remember how I said I was probably only going to play this game for maybe like 30 streams and then never play it again? Ladies and gentlemen, they gave us infinitely renewable ZA streams. Will I run this into the dirt like Arceus? Probably not. I'm just being honest. Probably not. Will I play this probably obsessively to get a ton of shinies? You know, man. Like, what can I say? I absolutely love it, man. I love Pokemon. It's the #1 game for me. You know, yeah, you know, like, what were the odds of me getting 3 shinies back to back? You know that's stupid. Even people that don't play Pokemon would know that that's stupid. That's crazy. How did that even happen? I'm actually in awe that that just occurred. This should never happen. Ever. This is like that YouTuber luck. That is literally YouTuber luck. You log onto some dude's stream, you've been farming for 5 hours, this dude gets 3 shinies back to back. It's like, what in the fuck? I just wish it was faster to run around the overworld. I'd do this more. Are you kidding me? If I can mount up, ride Pyroar, and just run through the city. I do think that shiny Pokemon should be unable to flee. You should either have to defeat them or they get overwritten when you find too many, but whatever, that's neither here nor there. That's crazy, dude. Alright, we did not get the shiny Simipour. That's fine, though. It ain't a big deal. Only... Well, yo, I could do this forever, man. This is what I'm talking about. This is the shit I like about Pokemon. If you apply yourself, you get a ton of stuff, man. It's awesome. They really are just dropping the ball. They finally have a really good formula, and you know Gen 10 is not going to take any of this, man. Gen 10 should just be this in a completely new region. I would lose my mind. And also, you know, sandpaper some of the other bullshit. Oh! Okay, we have time. Yep, there it is, see? We got time. Alright, so what do you think, Narg? You think we could get 5 of these by the time I'm done? That's why this works so much better in the DLC than the base game, because the DLC will have 6 fucking Pokemon right next to you when you spawn in. The base game will have none. In fact, let's save since we already spawned this one. You're tempting death. This is literally what everyone's doing right now. Every single shiny you've ever wanted, if it's in this game, congratulations. Unfortunately, there's a lot of Pokemon that are not in this game. It sucks. Butterfree. Noctowl. Cyndaquil, even though we have tons of those. It just is crazy that, like, all of Gen 8 besides Arceus had terrible shiny odds, and then this game comes out. Would I rather have shinies or a house? A house. What the fuck? That's not a great question. Too bad luck with one doesn't translate to luck with the other. Ain't that a crying shame? Still only one. How many is over there? 6? So if I do 6 every 4 seconds, right? I could reset, what is it, 15 times a minute? So 6 times 50 is 30. Right? No, I'm sorry. I did the math wrong. Excuse me. We do 6 every 4 seconds. Six times 15 is 75. Excuse me. So 75 a minute. The fact that we got it that quick is already also statistically very under odds. We just had statistically some of the most insane Guys, this will never happen again. This is the most lucky I've ever been in Pokemon ever. For shinies. Pokerus is technically more luck-based than this, but holy shit, I don't think I'll ever have luck this good again. 4 shinies in less than 5 minutes? I'll never have this happen again. You just got to witness it live. It'll never occur again in my life. I will never be this lucky. Unless the game has some crazy forced odds. This is not even Sparkling Power. Sparkling Power brings it down to Arceus levels. Imagine if I was running Arceus levels with Sparkling Power on a shiny pack I really want. You walk out of here with like 6 different shinies. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna get more. What was I even supposed to do in here? We really have to ask ourselves, what Pokeball am I catching this thing in? I am absolutely pressing my luck, dude. I'm gonna walk outside tomorrow and get hit by a car. We are pushing it to the limit. And the best part is you don't even need to look, realistically. Unless you're just looking for only one. You don't even need to look every time. You just do this a whole bunch and then look when you're ready. The only thing is I'm losing about 3 calories a reset, it looks like. So I can only do this another 100 or so times. I think I caught it, actually. I think that was frame perfect or some shit. No, I did not. That's the only limit, is that the calories on your donuts prevent you from doing this infinitely. Because otherwise you could just sit here for hours and just do this until the entire pack of them is shiny. Save your game and just try to catch them all. Dude is on some Indiana Jones shit talking about my life and my luck. Oh! Yo! No fucking way, dude. I'm gonna die tomorrow. 2 of them now. Let's keep going and see what happens. Crazy. This is fucking insane. This is the best DLC for shiny hunting ever. Ever. Can you look by shiny or not? I don't think you can. One, we only have one shiny. What is it caught in? Luxury. Okay, so we should do a Premier Ball. What do you think? A Premier Ball? What other kind of Pokeball should we catch this in? I'm trying to think. Heal Ball? Dude, this is so stupid. This is like 6 shinies in 10 minutes. This is absolutely asininely absurd. Where do you want to be buried? Well, if I had a house in New York City, I'd sell it. I'd be a millionaire instantly. That actually, some of my family did exactly that. I wish they hadn't, but you know, ultimately it was their choice, and they don't really live up here, so it makes sense. Makes me feel sad because that house has been in the family for so long, but I digress. That's one of the things that does make me very somber and sad. Yeah, remember when we had to like close the application, by the way? Yeah, remember all that time when I was farming out that stupid Larvitar and Narg was like, your method probably doesn't work, and then it finally worked. It just took like 8 hours. Yeah, this is the new method. It's even better. Meet the new method. Even better than the old method. Think about that one. Even better in every way. I'm the upgrade. Alright, maybe we should catch them. Actually, can we just catch you with the repeat ball? Can I get my Pokeballs, please? Okay. Let's just catch him and be done. It ain't a big deal. It only played one of them, by the way. There you go, done. Yeah, I forgot all about the objectives. I didn't play any of them, by the way. Isn't that nice? There's a whole bunch of Tepigs I could have farmed as well. So, I mean, look, I'm not even mad at the DLC, man. If you want to just farm out shinies, I've never seen a better way in my life. Like, genuinely. And this is without sparkling power. We're not even using sparkling power. That's what really fucking kills me about it. Whoops, wrong move. We're not even there. Dude is already thinking about how he'll auction off my dead body or some shit. Okay, we're done. Get us out of here. I could have gone for more. I just, you know, eventually you just kind of say, yeah, that's enough luck. Back-to-back fucking shinies is crazy, dude. If it was just the Stunfisk, I would have been angry. But it wasn't just the Stunfisk, it was literally everything. It's so good. This stream was so worth it. It literally proved its right to exist almost instantly. That's crazy. What the hell was that? Oh! Yo! 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 It's a shiny Skarmory! Yeah, I'm dying tomorrow. Ready? Brother, there's no fucking way. Ain't no fucking way, dude. Ain't no fucking way. See if we could drop this thing. Okay, save. No fucking way, dude. No fucking way. Remember, by the way, shinies have a ×3 multiplier rate for catching, and it still fails. Yes, this is the first game where shinies have a boosted catch rate, to my knowledge. As completely original for this game, that when you catch a shiny, it has a ×3 multiplier. Dude, the box is now full. Well, technically not. Dude. Is this a fucking joke? I just wanted to pop in here to catch a Skarmory, and it's a shiny Skarmory. This is actually starting to get scary. I've never caught this many shinies. This is actually becoming like an Arceus stream. No, I think shiny Chestnut is red. Okay, What in the fuck is going on, dude? Staryu, Quillfish. Alright, we need to catch an Amoonguss. Can we get some hyperspace berries from here? I'm actually like, I don't know how to feel right now. Like, that was a completely full, again, not full odds, but 1,028, dude. What the fuck? Oh, my luck today is insane. I'll never, this is the luckiest Pokemon stream I think I will ever do. I will never have another Pokemon stream this lucky. I will never have it. It will just never happen. I already know. What shiny number is that? 8? How many shinies did we catch today? We're actually on like number, wait, hold on. Let's actually look. I think that is number 8, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we catch, what did we catch before? We caught these 5. What else was shiny that we caught today that I clearly did not put in the box? I'm blanking because it's been too many shinies. I can't even keep count. Can't even keep track. Are we just at 5? Am I losing my mind? We might just be at 5. No. We caught those 3 in the field. Where are they? They're somewhere. Yeah, we're at 8 shinies in a single stream. I think that's broken the Arceus record. Yeah, here they are. Dude, we have broken my previous record for shinies. We have. It's shattered. We have shattered it for good. It's over. This is a terrible spawn. You all aren't aggressive, okay. Catch Pokemon undetected, destroy patches of brambles. Oh, fuck, I have to be undetected, bro, for real. Really follow me? How do you even know I'm over here? Hey, look at this, by the way. I love the catching in this game. Look at that. It's too far. Amazing. Great game. 10 out of 10. Purloins are apparently always... they always don't know what's going on. Excellent. No, don't flinch, break it. Thank you. I'll never get this lucky again. I gotta keep this shit going. How? Thank you. We have to find at least another 2 shinies. That's how I know we'll definitely break the fucking the Arceus high score. Two more would be actual chat energy. I might part with one of my beads of revival. Man, I wish that shit would work. Think about all the video games I'll get to play, dude. If you could just live forever, think about all the video games you could play. Over there. Okay, hold on a second, bro. Now you're... Pause, bro. Don't swallow anything. Thank you. Not really a lot of Pokemon here, unfortunately. That's it. Alright, I'm out of here. That's it. This is a one-star one. But you're not gonna get much from it. It's fine. Let's pop this and then we'll be done. Alright, cool. I'm not mad that we didn't get a shiny from this. It's all good. Oh my god. 8 shinies, dude. 8 fucking shinies is so wild. That's like unreal, man. Beereep. Pichu. Alright, let's go catch an Amoonguss. Well, let's go back. Let's make some donuts. And we could fast forward. I'll catch a Amoonguss, and then we'll fast forward to nighttime. And then if there's nothing good in nighttime, we will actually progress the game. Okay, we don't need anything crazy. Okay. Let's make another 3. No, not Tanga. Not Tanga. Remove. Oops. Use some of the low-level ones, and we know we could get more of. There you go. Alpha. I don't even know why they let you make regular berry donuts. They're all awful. Like, I'm not even trying to be mean. They're all terrible. Dude, who the fuck wants a curry donut? That is disgusting. You know, the point of food is to be appetizing to people, right? Yeah, I think I would try Polonium over this, yeah. Alright, they do have Pansage and Simisage here versus Leafeon, which means there will be Eevees as well. Take your pick. More shiny Eevees. Everyone loves those. Okay. A minute. Let's not use alpha power. That's kind of annoying. We could eat this. This will give us 2 minutes. Do we even need that much time? I don't think we do. We're probably not finding a shiny in here. We're here to really catch a Moongus. There's lower level ones we could do for Eevee if we really wanted to. Oh, my hand. Where is it? There's supposed to be an Amoongus. Bro, am I getting robbed? You know, we actually could see the Eevees from where we spawn in. Kind of. Not really. It's not a great spawn. Oh, here you are. Oh, Lord. Okay, okay, okay. Oh, it's glitched. Oh, fucking hell, dude. This stupid glitch is actually awful. Look at this. Why does this happen? Okay. Do we want to farm this? Not particularly. I'm not even giving an order and it's glitching out. Dude, this shit is all fucked up. Please, somebody tell me they're patching this. There's no way you guys are leaving this as is, right? Yep. Okay, well, we didn't get that because look at that. Perfect. There's people running all over the place doing weird shit. Oh, man. Pokemon lost, confused, acting like they've never been given an order before. Let's see. We could probably cycle now. Do I really want to mess around with this? Not really. Okay. Let's find a bench. How about Nutella with fried what? You're disgusting. I don't even like shrimp. Kill some time. Is that the first utterance of the word kill in a Pokemon game? I feel like maybe Mystery Dungeon has it. Okay. Carvana. Oh, Lord. I don't even know what the hell that's supposed to be. Meganium? Poison, that's Toxicity? No, that's the stupid finger one. I forget what it's called. Porygon as well. Three-star hole. Marshtomp, Swampert. This is the rest of my evening. Mabostiff and Meganium. I kind of want a shiny Meganium, guys. Like, how could I say no to one of my favorite Pokemon? Now we're just in the shiny hunting. I don't even want to finish the DLC. I'm just shiny hunting now. And by shiny hunt... Oh, hold on. First things first. Save. Don't worry, I don't gamble. This is this is gambling for me. This is literally me walking in and pulling the slots over and 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 over again. What, you're not proud of my actual addiction to finding slightly alternately colored Pokemon? Hold on, you know people make entire YouTube careers off of this, right? This is an honor. This is a privilege. We have one with good amounts of time and escape. Catching power grass! Oh, yes. We're okay. We're going to use this. For sure. The angles and the devils. Yeah, you're... Who's the angle? Ash isn't here. Ash will be nice to me. You guys are just devils and devils. A bunch of devils just on my shoulders. Okay, here we go. It's time, boys. Oh, I have something in my eye, but that's okay. We're not doing any crazy gameplay. Right? Yep, they're all spawned in. Look at that. Perfect. Hello, Ash. Welcome. So, Ash, you were here. We're attempting to break our most shinies in a single stream record. This is just like us hoarding all that crap in Fallout games. Yeah, stuff you'll never use. You'll just have it forever. You'll never use any of it. It would be cool if they did have the maps of the different areas, since these aren't exactly like completely randomized floors. It would be nice if they had the map of the actual area. And the reason why I'm going to hold them to this, and people might say, well, how could they do that, is because Pikmin did this. Pikmin did exactly what we're looking at right now and was able to have a map system. So these are none of these maps change. It's like the same 10 maps. They could just have the maps for it. I will say that. Right? But if they give me my shiny Bayleaf and or Meganium, all is forgiven. Maybe. That's why I ate a really good donut for this. And I have catching power grass. They're gonna nerf this method, aren't they? The first patch of the game isn't going to be to fix that weird, like, movement bug in that one hyperspace zone. It won't be to fix the fact that some Pokemon are too big to fit through doors. It's going to be to stop you from being able to infinitely fast travel like this. That's going to be the patch. Okay, that's not it. Alright, we gotta do it more. More! I must have more! Gambling is looking at a patch of dirt and digging. I wish I had that kind of RNG, or that kind of drive. You're an outdoorsman. At least enough that you go out and dig. Couldn't see me doing that. I hate it. I hate the outdoors purely because of bugs. What time is it, by the way? I guess I shouldn't ask a bunch of people not in my time zone. What time is it? That seems like a really stupid thing to do. What time is it? Damn, it's almost midnight? Are you serious? I'm having fun. Of course it's midnight. It's bullshit. Yeah, you're on the West Coast. That doesn't count. You're on Central Time. That doesn't count as well. No, I'm sorry. You're on... Yeah, you're on Central Time. I was right. It's over. Coincidentally, they put 9 and 11 back to back in my chat. Illuminati confirmed. Wait. I think we got one. Look at this. That's got to be yes. Help! What's up, buddy? Okay, that's all well and good. Now, can I get my shiny Chikorita and or Meganium? It was a 9/11 joke, because I'm a New Yorker. Nintendo EMP New York City now. That's crazy that he said that. Yeah, we broken our Arceus record. All those streams of Arceus. Remember all those where we would fly around and look for Pokemon? Remember all those? We broke it. That record is no more. It's done. It's dead. We are racing towards number 11 for the stream. No. Fuck. I got a little bit too happy. It looked a little bit different in the light. It was like a trick of the light right there. I was a little bit too happy. I mean, there's only, what, 6 of them over there? One of them might be unloaded because it's around the building. No. You can't mash A too fast. What does this shiny Bayleaf even look like? I actually don't even know. Is it orange? Something like that. Try not to burn Sarah Connor to a crisp. How is that going to happen? Oh, with the nuke? Was that her on the thing? I forget. In that one meme. Listen, remember, the biggest plot line of Terminator is that fate will happen regardless. So fuck it, why even fight it? That's literally exactly what happened in the original Terminator 3 and what happens again in Terminator Dark Fate. Everything's going to play out exactly as it was supposed to. There's no fighting it. There's no reason to go back in time to try to change it, right? And that's just because Terminator 2 is the biggest example of a movie that is a perfect sequel to the point that you cannot make a sequel that feels natural with it. There's no sequel to make to Terminator 2. It's done. The plot line is over. They have the original, which, let's be fair, not really anyone remembers. People remember Terminator 2. And that's it. You can never make a sequel to Terminator 2 that feels natural. You just can't. It's not possible. No, Terminator 1 isn't a bad movie at all. It's just Terminator 2 has all the action, right? Everything. It's kind of like Aliens a little bit, but a little bit less. And it's the opposite with Predator. Everyone loves Predator 1, and Predator 2 is kind of mid. Okay, nothing. Alpha Meganium. Did you hear that noise? That is not even a Pokemon noise. It's fine, I'm not looking for it. Alright, what does a shiny Bayleaf even look like? Just so I know what I'm looking for. It's orange. Okay, I knew it was orange. Oh shit, someone got a shiny Bayleaf in Coliseum. Was that before or after they caught it? Because getting a shiny in Coliseum, it's so rare because it's 1 in 8,000 and there's only 48 Pokemon to catch in Coliseum, so you only have a 1 in 48 chance of it even happening. But the reason why it's messed up is because when the trainer ID changes after you catch it, Pokemon that are shiny will basically never be shiny because it re-rolls the odds. Likewise, every normal Pokemon that you capture in Coliseum, when the ID changes, has a chance to be shiny. You're actually more likely to get a shiny that isn't than you are to keep a shiny that is, because you have to roll that 1 in 8,192 twice in a row. And if you could do that, that's some lottery odds. Anyway, the odds of getting a shiny Pokemon before Gen 6 are already 1 in 8,900 or 1 in 8,192. It's very low. You're very statistically likely to never see a shiny, actually. Even when I was a kid, I only caught, what, 1 shiny? It was that Teddy Ursa, and I forget what my second shiny was. And I genuinely thought the game glitched out. I was like, a green Teddy Ursa? Is my SP, like, all fucked up? That's why they do something nice. They do show you what a shiny is. They tell you. They have a tutorial for it. I think they should do that for Pokemon games. Because imagine if you're 6 and you see a shiny and you think, oh, the game's bugged. I need to turn it off. Well, your luck is gone. And you will lose shinies. It will happen, right? Like, I lost one in this playthrough. I lost, I think, 2 in Arceus for one reason or another. And, you know, does it suck? Yeah, it does. Okay, I'm running out of time. Let me lock in. Because I have to catch it as well. Like how both my shinies were to my left and not to my right. That is really bad luck. Pokemon Go. I don't play Pokemon Go. We are getting really bad luck on this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to save here, even though I probably shouldn't have. And we're just going to go from here. And then I'm going to reload if I don't get it. See, Narg says Predator 2 was good. It's like always memed on. I didn't hate it as much. It just wasn't as good. I feel like Predator and Alien were like 1 or 2 time movies, and everything since then has been trying to recapture it. Same thing with Terminator. Everything since then has been trying to recapture that magic that they nailed in the 80s, and they have been unable to replicate since. And I feel like that's a fair amount of like modern day movies. It's like, oh, well, this was popular. Do it again. And so, like, I know there's, like, rumors or something that they're going to make another Mummy movie. And, look, I'm all for it. I think it'll be really cool. But part of what made the Mummy special was when it came out. And they had, like, a whole bunch of stuff around it. The Scorpion King, which apparently had, like, 5 sequels. The Tomb of the Dragon Emperor, which was just whatever, you know. They just try to make everything a trilogy. And sometimes things are just not trilogies, you know. Sometimes things are just meant to be standalone, and then you just enjoy it for what it is, and then that's it. It's gone. It's okay. You know what isn't okay? This shit not spawning. Yeah, I'm happy for Brendan Fraser, man. I'm not gonna knock him for it. He did a fantastic job. Everyone did. The Mummy's one of my favorite movies. I remember watching it a lot as a kid. Okay. It's very fun. It's a very fun action, light horror movie. It's very well done. That's the problem, is it's a 90s thing. You know, it's like they keep trying to revive Jurassic Park against all odds, and I genuinely just think the time has come and gone. Jurassic Park is a standalone movie like Terminator, or like Predator. They just nailed it on the first try, and I like The Lost World for certain things. The gymnastics was not great, but the third movie was just flat boring. They did not give a fuck about the third movie. The gymnastics shit was just really dumb. I agree. But I don't think it ruins the movie. It's like people flipping out over fucking Jar Jar. Like, some people have just taken it so anally, they can never dislodge it. It's the same shit with people in DMC 2013. It sucks, it's not great, they literally made fun of their own fans. It's still an okay game. It's funny how my opinion on that game has not changed in almost a decade and a half. We should catch an alpha, but that's work. Oh, Lord. I would like it to be female, but I already know I cannot count on that. That's a 1 in 8. I don't think that's gonna happen. You know what's crazy? You can actually buy shiny Pokemon on eBay. You probably PayPal the money, and then they send you the Pokemon. People did that. My friend was playing, was it Sword and Shield or Scarlet Violet? And every time he would get on, it would have, like, the name of the website or something, so it's, like, free promotion for the website. And they would just take these perfect 6IV Pokemon with shiny and everything online. It was so stupid. Pokemon ain't that serious, dude. It's not that serious. I'm gonna pay money for fucking shinies. It's ridiculous. Welcome back. Every time I lay down, I get Charlie horse. This explains why I lose muscle control. You should probably get that checked out. Or you should get like a chiropractic thing that works on your back. I think XD literally cannot have shinies. I think the wild Pokemon can be shinies, but they fixed it so that way the... Okay, we're gonna reset. They fixed it so that way the wild Pokemon can be shinies, but the shadow Pokemon can never be shinies. Ooh, scratch my head. Oh no, it quick saves. What the fuck? Oh, I'm screwed. How rude of them. How rude. Actually, this brings up a good question. When does it quick save? Does it quick save every time it pops up the... This wormhole is closing in X seconds? Or does it quick save on fast travel? Oh, it quick saves on fast travel. Oh, that's kind of evil. Alright, I didn't know that. Whoopsie. Very unfortunate. Alright, well, we're probably not getting a shiny Chikorita, but that's fine. Very unfortunate. Alright, whatever. That's okay. We got 2 on the left. We have a... What was it? A Simisage? I guess we'll use that. Maybe never. Alright, what else do we have at night here? Marshtomp and Swampert, I think. I think that's 2 of the same. It's inside. Oh, I hate this one. Hello there, buddy. If a Pokemon is shiny, is it still mentally normal? Yeah, why wouldn't it be? We'll use this. Genetic mutation. I don't even think it's that serious. I think shiny Pokemon were originally just to be very special to show off the the Game Boy Color. Alright, are they spawned in? Let's see. I think they will be. Whoop, 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 whoop. Wait, no. Is it possible for me to reset now, right? Because it already saved, right? So I could actually reset back to my backup save, right? Maybe I shouldn't chance it. I fucked up. I shouldn't have done this. Yeah, everyone loves Firefly, and then everyone at the end of it is like, the worst part is that there's no more of it, and there never will be. Isn't that great? Everyone always talks about how great it is, and the fact that there's never going to be any more of it. Kind of hungry. Yeah, no, does the backup save work if I've left? Yeah, I fucked up. I should have made a backup save before entering this. That was a mistake. Every time I exit one of these, I'm going to make a new backup save. Okay, they're aggressive. You know, why don't we just catch some? Oh, look at that catch rate. Are you fucking for real? Netball, whatever. Okay. That's fine. You know what? Let's just catch it. I guess, why don't dive balls work on them? I guess they don't live under the water, they live on the water's surface. That's a very specific thing to be particular about, but whatever. Oh, Lord. Yeah, if they're respawning, that means it's close enough. I don't know, what do you think? We just do this until we figure it out? You only have about 700 calories to go. What does this shiny mudkip even look like? It's purple, right? You know, do you like mudkips? Might be one of the worst internet memes I think I've ever heard of. I don't even think it's funny. That's like one of those memes where just someone said it, and a bunch of people said it enough that it just stuck around. It's like, do you like turtles? I like turtles. Do you like mudkips? I love mudkips. Does it mean there's a copy of items in between sections? What do you mean, copy of items? This is like Unspace. The Dirac Sea is like a collective unconscious of Lumios's population given form. So if they imagine it, maybe they just think of it. Someone out there's thinking about Gimme Ghoul. Maybe they've heard about it. Maybe Gimme Ghoul is like a bearer of money. Oh, I don't know, but we're not robbing the stores. I never said the main character was smart. Okay. And there are people that inhabit hyperspace Lumios. They just disappear when it disappears. They're not real people. They're like holograms. The Pokemon are real. I don't know how that works, but they are. Some parts of this you just don't think too hard about. Just saying. You just kind of accept it for what it is. Maybe you could get stuff you couldn't if you take it from hyperspace. Maybe, but it's outside the scope of this game. You're going way far with that. But I agree, that would be kind of cool. What would hyperspace Castelia City be like? That's basically hyperspace New York. We are having really bad luck with starters today, by the way. Besides Torchic, that was all of our RNG. See, now our shiny odds are kind of back to where they should be, which makes it really funny. Nothing over here. Drive me closer. I want to hit it with my sword. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't know any 40k memes. Besides Orky Boys. Which is the weirdest meme to me. It is purple, right? I'm definitely going back for a Bailey for a Meganium. Like, I have one in a Pokemon Gold, but I think it'll be really nice. I don't know what a Baneblade tank is. Again, I don't... 40k is such an alien thing to me, literally, that I just don't know these things. Max would know. I could probably summon him if you'd like, but he doesn't really care for Pokemon like that. Ugh, terrible RNG. I don't think we're gonna get it. Okay. How about you store real money in the real world? No, there's no money in here. You don't get money from doing anything in Hyperspace Lumios. That we know, because that was the first thing I thought of was, hey, why don't we just farm people in here for money? Can't do that. It's not how that works. It's inside. Alright, we'll do this and then I'll probably be done. I'm gonna go get something to eat and chill out. Weedle in the tree, that's cool. I like that. I like little touches like that. Weedle in the tree. Actually, I lied. This thing is like equidistant from everything. It really sucks. Yeah, because I could save out here and I should be able to reset it, right? You just have to save before you go in. Resistance flying. Yeah, for anyone wondering, I will probably play this again on Saturday or Sunday. I'm not too sure, though. Maybe you could use hyperspace Lumios to destroy evidence. No, it doesn't affect reality like that. That's not how it works. It's influenced, but it's not the same as reality. Now, they are collapsing on top of each other for what it's worth. Nice. Wait, I have to trade this to evolve it, right? I think. So we have to get we have to get 2 upgrades and then what's the other one? A dubious disc. Which no one even knows what that is anymore. You remember when you had to put like AOL and Earthlink on a fucking disc? What was the other one? Netscape? .com bubble artifacts truly belong in a museum at this point. I've had to explain to people that weren't alive for dial-up what dial-up was, and it's just like completely explaining magic to them. Like, how do you even manage it? The most wild, out of context thing that you could possibly do. Yo, remember when we couldn't catch a single Audino? Remember that? And I was spending like an hour trying to catch an Audino in that one wild area. Very nice, okay. Think we get another shiny Pidgey? No, the Sparkle was right next to it. I was about to say, holy shit. The only thing that would suck is if the Pidgeotto looks at me right away, and I don't have time to pause the game fast enough. These spawn points are kinda ass. They kinda suck. Mm-hmm. No, stop. Come on. That's the one thing, is if the Pokemon's aggressive, having a spawn point right on top of it is also not a great thing. Like, you could deal with it, it just potentially causes you to lose a lot of time if it takes you time to get away from it. They're gonna make it so the Pokemon that spawn just spawn and are only determined when they are KO'd. They're gonna fix this. They're gonna ruin it. They're gonna kill this DLC in its infancy. It's gonna be really brutal. It's gonna be really sad. Because genuinely it's fun, because you see a lot of Pokemon. And that's the #1 thing I like, is you see a lot of Pokemon. That's the whole point of playing a Pokemon game, is you see a lot of Pokemon. You want to play a Pokemon game where you see as few Pokemon as possible? No, that's lame. I like that you see a lot of Pokemon. The more Pokemon in a game, the better. I'm surprised we don't have Pokemon Dynasty Warriors yet. But I suppose that no matter what Pokemon they put in, someone will be annoyed that their favorite isn't in, so. Okay. 4 Pidgeotos, that's fantastic. Yeah, okay, maybe we leave. Yeah, okay. It's not a big deal. That's why I'm trying to use all the low-level donuts, because I know I'm not really seriously playing. I'm not really putting in a lot of work. I'll be honest. This is kind of just fuck around time. Alright, anything else? The weird thing with the finger. Sharpedo could be cool. Bellsprout. What the hell is this? Ghost type. Okay. Can Chikorita appear from a 2-star hole? Can I even look this up? Hypers. Space, Lumiose. What is it? Grass wormhole? Because I'm wondering if I could get a Chikorita out of it. I don't know. Let's see. For the possible wild zones, click the pages below. These all display single type zones. Multiple types contain several together and take the spawn clusters from each zone. If a ghost in normal zone appears, it could spawn Lampent in slots 1 and 2, and then spawn Porygon from the normal table. Where's grass? There's 29 possibilities for grass type zones. So in a 2-star grass zone, yes, you can have a Chikorita spawn in a 2-star. So here's what we'll do. We will make a backup save. Because I think the Pokemon that will show up in it are determined when it spawns. So there's a whole bunch. This might be the boring one, though. I don't know. We'll have to see. I have no idea. What does it say? Yeah, so it's Skiddo, Bellsprout. Does it possibly change at all? Yeah, I don't think this will change. I don't think so. Yeah, I'm gonna be on the lookout for grass types. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this one. Let's just see what the ghost type is. I'm gonna go to sleep, Marnie wife. That is the worst combo of words you could possibly say. I'll see you later. Take it easy. I ran past it. I think. No, it's on the roof, right? Yeah, this one's on the roof. Catching power poison could be good. Even though it's only 2 minutes. Oh, fantastic. Oh, it's Cafagrigus, that's why. Why does this thing look so weird? And like every iteration. Looks fake. I don't know a better way to describe it. It looks like a fake Pokemon. It Looks like a Halloween, like an Easter egg or something that they would throw out. Catch it. Catch it. I can't withdraw. Thank you. Damn it. That's all I'm trying to do. Okay. Alright, we're not going to find anything good here. I think that's fair. Yeah. Alright, it's fine. Let's get out of here. Alright, we can progress the story. I'm not going to do that tonight because we're already at the end. I would like to maybe try one more reset to see if we get anything good in the morning, but I kind of doubt we will. Analysis complete. Thanks to your hard work. Got all the data we need. I'll meet you at Hotel Z. Got some info to share about Operation Mega Donut. Ooh. Oh, wait, are they gonna force me? Yeah, they might not let me back in. Hold on, let's see. If they force me, maybe I'll talk to this dude. What an asshole. I get the feeling like they're not going to let me go in and out as I please. Nope, they will. Okay. Okay, so here's what I could do. We could try to get a Sharpedo. Heal. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Pop quiz time. How many total Pokemon centers are there in Lumio City? I don't fucking know. 9? That's right, there are 9. This one, the Hiberno Pokemon Center sells the fewest Pokeballs by far. Why? Then we can solve that problem. We just had a certain Pokemon around to help, and I got the perfect name for my plan. Sportacular sales with a fun guy. What is wrong with this woman? Just heal my Pokemon, please. Allow me to explain. Judging that our counter talk looks lonely, there's so much room to liven it up. But a Fungus sitting here would look just like a Pokeball. That kind of Pokemon is sure to lure people in and make them want to buy Pokeballs. Please, bring me a Fungus. Amazing. Alright, so that's why I haven't been here before. Not in a while. Oh, wow, she won't even do her job until you do it. Oh, isn't that nice? Okay. She quite literally will not do her job. You won't let me down. You look like the serious one. They're about equidistant, whatever. Alright, we're gonna go to Luau, and then we're gonna go hop in this. I want to see if I can get a good spawn point. Probably give it a couple resets. If I can't get it, then I think I'm gonna go do something else. I'm gonna go eat. Wonder what I'm gonna make. Maybe I'll make like a hamburger. Okay. 3-star. Item power coins. 2 minutes. No, because it's going to make it hard to capture them. All of this feels like a waste, though. Catching power, poison. Catching power, dark. I mean, that's kind of what I want, right? But isn't 4 minutes, like, way overkill? This is, like, super overkill for nothing, but whatever. I guess maybe I'm really going to commit to this. I'm going to commit to this bit. Okay, looks fine to me. Of course, it's this one, my favorite, as everyone already knows. The one where everything glitches out. No QA was done in this one. None. 0. And if it was, they did not catch it, and they did not care. It's also Carvana as well. Yeah, it's a shame. I kind of wish they had some Gen 7 Pokemon in here. Like Lycanroc would be kind of cool. A lot of these Pokemon I've never been able to shiny hunt. Your best bet is to, like, run around and BDSP with the Poke Radar, which is, like, kind of a waste of time. Not for Lycanroc, obviously. Just in general. It's very frustrating, man. I think Jangmo is not going to be included in this game. It's going to be the only pseudo-legendary not in this game. Because they already put, what is it, Baxcalibur in. I think that's this season's Megastone is Baxcalibite or whatever. I haven't even found it yet, so it must be a very late game unlock. Late game wormhole. Why the fuck is there a Clauncher here? You know, it's funny because that is something I did say I wanted to do. Is I wanted to play Pokemon Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon on the channel, and I was never able to because I couldn't record DS games. This is like the perfect follow-up to that is this, basically. But for some reason, there's like Clawitzer and shit here too, which is really ridiculous. I wonder if we can get a different... Is it set to be that area? Let's see if we can get a different map. Does the map change? I don't think the map changes. I think the only thing that changes is your entry point. Oh, I fucked up. I wasn't supposed to load it like this. Alright, I'll try it once. If it doesn't change it, I think I'm gonna just... I mean, if it doesn't change it, is it really worth farming it then? I feel like we could maybe get a better area, because this is a really shitty area to hunt in. Like, there are 4 Carvanas, but technically it's a little bit better to do it in that one wild area, if you could time it right. Yeah, because I'm going to be out of here in a minute. Alright. Because I'm getting my donut back if this doesn't work. There's no reason for me to waste it here like this. If this doesn't work, I'm getting it back. Yeah, see, I think it's predetermined. So, as you can see, there's only, what? 1 that spawns and a bunch of Claunchers. Alright, so probably not. I don't think we'll do that. Let me recover my save and we're done. So, this has been the most insane stream of ZA so far. That many shinies is insane. That's absolutely asininely stupid. It's so funny, though. But I'm happy. I got exactly what I wanted out of it, which is good. Which is a lot of these things, actually. Probably use one of these. I think Surf will be so much better in some ways. Anyway, I have to sort all these. I'm not going to do that right now, so let's save. We're good. Alright. I want to thank everyone who showed up. Thanks Ash, thanks Narg, thanks Viv, thanks anyone else who stopped by. Thanks Rock, much appreciated. I will see you all next time. Like I said, I don't know when I'll play this. I think tomorrow I might try to play Shadows or something, and then I'll go from there. I'll play it by ear because I'm not really too certain what I want to do or what I don't want to do. So, okay. What's happening here? Alright, thank you all. Have a good one.